I'm Hannah Benjamin, and I'm reporting on behalf of the North Bay Patriots, and I'm here with Mr. Dan Logue, and he is a California State Assemblyman for the 3rd District.
Yes.
And how are you, Mr. Logue?
I'm great, thank you very much.
Good. And could you please tell the viewers and myself the geographical area of the 3rd District?
Yes, the 3rd District is pretty much the northeastern portion of the state. Chico, Marysville, Truckee, Tahoe, Susanville. It's about 13,000 square miles. It's 70% of it is rural and mountain country. So I have a lot of snow, a lot of lakes, and a lot of wilderness. So it's a great district.
It's great. And so tell us a little bit about AB 32.
AB 32 will be the financial death blow to California. For some reason, our legislators, before the economic collapse, decided it was a great idea to pass legislation that would cripple the ability for business in California to produce and to thrive. What they did is they tied the hands of business trying to lower the carbon emissions in California, but for some reason they did not understand that you can't put a bubble over California, and so the carbon emissions will blow other places like China, blowing carbon emissions into California. So for some reason they just didn't understand that. So actually when you look at the carbon emissions that China is producing in India with the new coal power plants, the 600 that they're going to produce, we're going to have increased carbon emissions because California has stricter regulations than other nations. So what's happening is we are exporting businesses to other countries. They're developing the goods with manufacturing that does not have the oversight. So our carbon emissions are going to increase as a result, but the businesses in California will diminish, the revenues will shrink, and but maybe maybe Hollywood will love us. And I think that we're more interested in being politically correct than we are in doing the right thing and governing through principles. And we need a baptism of fresh common sense in California.
Right, and I understand that AB 32 is not fully in effect yet, but it has already been felt throughout California. The bill itself, even though it's not fully in effect, it is already being felt in California. So how has that affected your constituents in your district?
Well, our unemployment is among the highest in the nation, and manufacturing is not only moving out of the state, but if you have manufacturing in California that may not be moving out of state, but what they're doing is they're expanding out of state, like Kraft Foods. Instead of expanding their businesses in California, they've gone to Missouri and Louisiana. So we're losing hundreds of thousands of jobs. In the last 5 years, we've lost over 500,000 jobs in manufacturing alone. We are the most overregulated, overtaxed state in the nation. And as a result, we have an exodus of businesses leaving the state. And now we have the state of Nevada hiring SWAT teams to come in and cannibalize our business and take them to other states, which actually is kind of funny when you see the commercials. But it's real. And so what they've done is they've decided to embrace the low-hanging fruit and come and pick away our businesses. And California's revenues will continue to decline. And as a result, AB 32 in the end will end up hurting the economy, hurting the environment, lowering our ability to fund our schools and our public safety programs. So it's a formula for disaster, and we need to fix it before it's too late.